No one saw them. Not the guards. Not the cameras. Not even the inmates who thought they understood how the prison worked. But they were there. Always watching. Always listening. And always deciding. Detective Aaron Cole stood in the control room, staring at the screen. Rows of prison cameras flickered in front of him. Hallways. Cells. Yards. Everything looked normal. Too normal. That doesn't make sense, Aaron said. His partner, Lisa Grant, leaned closer. What are you seeing? Aaron pointed at the screen. Look at this. Lisa frowned. It's just the yard. Aaron shook his head. No, look closer. She leaned in. Studied the screen. Men walking. Talking. Sitting. Nothing unusual. Then, she noticed it. A pattern. Subtle. But real. They're moving, together, she said slowly. Aaron nodded. Exactly. Lisa's eyes narrowed. But they're not talking. Aaron leaned back. Because they don't need to. Silence filled the room. Because now, they both understood. This wasn't random. This was control. From the shadows. And then, one of the screens went black. Just for a second. Then came back on. Aaron froze. Did you see that? Lisa nodded. Yeah. Aaron's voice dropped. That camera never cuts out. Lisa looked at him. What are you thinking? Aaron didn't answer right away. Because he didn't want to say it out loud. But he had to. Someone's controlling it. Lisa felt a chill. That's not possible. Aaron shook his head. No, it shouldn't be. He stared at the screen again. Because now, this wasn't just a prison. This was something else. Something hidden. Something organized. And just as Aaron reached for the radio, a voice spoke behind them. You're looking in the wrong place. They both turned. A guard stood in the doorway. Calm. Still. Watching them. Aaron frowned. What do you mean? The guard stepped inside. Closed the door behind him. You think control is out there, he said, nodding toward the screens. But it's not. Lisa crossed her arms. Then where is it? The guard smiled slightly. In here. Aaron's heart skipped. Because something about that didn't feel right. And just as he stepped forward, every screen in the room went black. 2 weeks earlier, none of this had started yet. Aaron Cole was just another investigator. Focused. Careful. Good at his job. He didn't believe in rumors. He didn't believe in stories. Only facts. Only evidence. So when he first heard about the prison, he didn't take it seriously. Gangs controlling everything, he said. That's exaggerated. Lisa shrugged. Maybe. But something's going on. Aaron sighed. Something is always going on in prisons. But this time, it was different. Because reports kept coming in. Strange reports. Not clear. Not detailed. Just odd. Inmates following patterns. Guards missing things. Incidents that didn't match the reports. Like something was happening. But no one could fully explain it. That's why they were sent. To look. To understand. To find out the truth. The prison looked normal from the outside. Tall walls. Fences. Security towers. Nothing unusual. But the moment they stepped inside, Aaron felt it. That feeling. Something was off. The air felt heavier. The silence felt louder. Lisa noticed it too. You feel that? She asked. Aaron nodded. Yeah. They walked through the main corridor. Guards standing at their posts. Inmates moving in lines. Everything looked controlled. Organized. But something underneath didn't match. It felt like a show. Like everything they were seeing was meant to be seen. This place is too clean, Aaron said. Lisa frowned. That's a bad thing. Aaron shook his head. No, it's too perfect. They reached the first cell block. The gate opened. And the moment they stepped inside, every inmate looked at them. At the same time. Not one. Not a few. All of them. It only lasted a second. Then, they looked away. Back to normal. Like nothing happened. Lisa slowed her steps. Did you see that? Aaron nodded. Yeah. His voice dropped. That wasn't random. They kept walking. But now, they were being watched. Not just seen. Observed. Measured. Like someone, somewhere, was tracking every move they made. They stopped near the center of the block. Aaron looked around. Trying to understand. Trying to find something real. Then, he noticed it. A man sitting alone. Not talking. Not moving. Just watching. Different from the others. Calmer. More focused. Aaron pointed slightly. See him? Lisa followed his gaze. Yeah. That's not normal, Aaron said. Lisa nodded. No, it's not. Aaron took a step forward. But before he could move closer, a guard stepped in front of him. Not that one, the guard said. Aaron frowned. What? The guard's voice was firm. You don't need to talk to him. Aaron's eyes narrowed. Why not? The guard didn't answer. He just stood there, blocking the path. Lisa stepped in. We're here to investigate, she said. The guard looked at her. Then back at Aaron. You're here to observe, he said. Aaron felt something shift. Because now, it wasn't just the inmates. The guards were acting strange too. Controlled. Careful. Like they were following rules. That weren't written anywhere. Aaron stepped back. Slowly. Because pushing now wouldn't help. Not yet. They needed to watch. To learn. To understand. And that's what they did. 4 days. They walked the halls. Watched the patterns. Listened to the silence. And slowly, the truth started to show. The gangs weren't just groups. They were organized. Structured. Connected. But not in a way anyone could see easily. There were no meetings. No obvious leaders. No clear signals. Everything was hidden. Subtle. Like shadows moving without light. One day, Aaron sat in the control room, watching the cameras, trying to make sense of it all. Lisa stood behind him. So what do we know? She asked. Aaron leaned forward. We know they're working together. Lisa nodded. But we don't know how. Aaron's eyes stayed on the screen. Or who's in charge. And that was the problem. Because in every system, there's always someone at the top. But here, there was nothing. No face. No name. Just control. Invisible. Untouchable. And that made it dangerous. Because you can't stop something if you can't see it. Aaron watched the screens again. Looking for anything. Any clue. Any mistake. And then, he saw it. A small movement. In one corner of the yard. 2 inmates. Not talking. Not looking at each other. But moving in sync. Perfect timing. Perfect distance. Like they were connected. Aaron leaned closer. Lisa, come here. She stepped forward. What is it? Aaron pointed. Watch them. She did. And after a moment, her eyes widened. They're communicating. Aaron nodded slowly. Yeah. Lisa looked at him. But how? Aaron didn't answer. Because that was the question. And just as they kept watching, the camera flickered. For just a second. Then came back. Aaron froze. Because now, he knew. This wasn't just happening inside the prison. This was happening everywhere. Every system. Every level. Controlled. From the shadows. And just as he turned to say something, the lights in the control room went out.